Once the adjustment on VAT on fuel from 8% to 16% is effected, the cost of production for manufacturers is projected to shoot. Besides the cost of transportation, the cost of fuel is expected to increase the cost of power, a key component in manufacturing.
Any negative impact to manufacturing, we'll see, obviously, it directly affects the economy. No country has developed without a strong manufacturing base.
Economists say the cost of fuel can be passed on to the consumers, adding on to the already high cost of living. However, there is more in the finance bill, including the introduction of export and investment promotion levy of select production raw materials, which will have a direct impact on the cost of manufacturing.
The people move from spending from expensive goods, then they will look for the cheaper imports that are there, which are sometimes standard or substandard, and that will still have an even worse effect into the main anchors of the economy.
The overall impact is that if the consumer has less purchasing power, it affects manufactured goods. So it has an indirect impact on manufactured goods. Because of the overall inflation and overall cost of living.
According to the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, this is bound to push more manufacturers to lay off staff since business structures will adjust.
The same investors have production facilities in other EAC countries. So most likely maybe what you may see is them shifting the loads from Kenya to maybe Tanzania and Uganda, and shipping the finished product back to Kenya. So what does that mean? It means that we lose jobs here. We create jobs in Tanzania and Uganda.
Meaning those underemployed people then are going to be pushed out. So you're going to see the increase of poverty level go up maybe from 13 million, maybe to 15.
Considering Kenya is in the same custom zones with other East African countries where the cost of manufacturing is cheaper, manufacturers may opt to invest more in these countries and instead focus more on importing already finished goods for consumption, not only offering competition for those manufacturing locally, but also harming the already ailing state of the economy.
If you look at the proposal to hike the levy on clinker that is used to make cement from 0 to 17.5%, means that the taxation of effective taxation of clinker in Kenya will be 31.5%. If you compare with Tanzania, it's about 13%. You compare with Uganda, it's about 10%.
Investor confidence globally is going to go down. So people are going to feel like Kenya is not safe when it comes to investing or bringing their investment.
David Kagina, K24, Nairobi.